Hey, my wheel is the fan lens is working. Didn't do this before.
Alright, I think we've got the stream now. It's looking better. Alright. Go to practice 2. Apologies to the stream that you've missed FP1, where we did the track acclimatization and the tire test. But such are the way that things are. The OBS software bit the dust. Anyway,
See you, Renault.
yep.
How'd you go at Melbourne?
Finished 4th. Qualifying, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. Cloudy for the race. FP2 is going to be raining for just a little bit. So what have I got left to do? The fuel saving test. Oh, I'll have a go at the fuel saving test with the... I'm convinced that's going to work because it's wet. So what we'll do is we will accelerate time until it dries out. And then hopefully it does dry out. There we go.
How is Williams still in the top tier category? Oh wait, no, they're not. They're in lead the midfield. Yeah, that's working in real life. Force India, push for podiums.
Alright, 29. That will be okay. Let's
However, score regular points as team expectations. Jesus Christ.
yes, that's who you'd have to be to do that.
Fernando Alonso.
That's what I said.
McLaren Honda, make performance gains.
McLaren Honda, make Q2.
McLaren Honda, don't fail.
McLaren
Don't
Honda,
break.
your objective is to win the Indy 500.
It's not even in the game and you've got to win
Seems
it.
legit.
Got to play iRacing.
You don't know who to pick.
Gotta do some fuel saving.
Team expectations for Sauber, score regular points, and then it has this team has a long and storied history in the sport. They expect to quickly improve their performance to finish consistently in the points. Right. Driver objectives tend to be some of the most achievable. You're expecting regular points finishes in a Sauber, which is the worst car in the field. Codemasters. Come on, you can do better than this. What are you up to, Greg?
I'm also doing crew mode, but I'm at Bahrain.
Car are you driving?
Renault.
Oh, God. Bloody bananas. B1 and B2 over here. You know what? I'm up for a challenge here. I'm like you guys. I'm going AMG Petronas Mercedes. Oh damn. That a Sauber Toro Rosso. Haas and McLaren. I wonder if you can actually max out the upgrades for each team and actually have the bar all the way to the right this time, because you couldn't do that in 2016. If you were Sauber, you get to a certain point and you didn't get all the way there. And were you guys able to edit your helmet colours for your career mode?
Yes.
Because when I selected my part at the start, it didn't let me when I started the game.
Hey again, Son Rocco. How are you, man? Thanks for coming back.
What difficulty bar did you have it set at?
We're both on 95.
95. Great. Oh, legend. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Boredom is the reason I started the game back up again.
Oh, come on, I'm here now. Entertainment Plus.
I'm waiting for the rage to start.
What the hell is this code? What the fuck was with this menu screen?
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for.
Jesus.
I'm gonna fail this fuel saving test, I think.
Yeah, I'm having trouble doing the Bahrain one.
Are you guys going softer tyres everywhere?
Ah, I forgot to do it, so I'll be on default for here.
Is it best to go on the more softer tyres?
Probably
Not
not, actually.
necessarily.
Okay, I'll just go balance.
One stop seems to be the ideal strategy everywhere.
Oh, well, we failed the fuel test. Did you hear of those speculations that Williams could be where Alonso goes? That would be the stupidest move in history.
Nah.
That would be stupid.
No way Alonso's going to Williams.
Right.
First off, they can't pay him enough. Second of all, they're further away from winning a race than what McLaren are. I know it sounds funny.
No, they are.
They definitely are. If he thinks that just having a Mercedes engine is all he needs to win the championship, unfortunately he's going to be in for a rude shock. Alright, qualifying sim, I failed the fuel burn test.
Yeah, I keep failing the fuel burn.
How could the safety car be off by default? That's how you get your best results.
Oh, maybe it's off for me as well, and I didn't see it in Melbourne.
It's off by default.
Ah, friggin'. Why would it be off by default? That's a stupid decision.
Webby, what's it say on the box?
F1 2017.
What's it say below it?
I don't know, I don't have the box.
The developers.
I've noticed since I've started doing China, my car's doing some strange things at the end of the straights. Seems to be weaving. Won't go straight.
You got a crack chassis?
I don't know what it
Complaining
is.
like Nazza did.
Finding it very difficult to do the fuel saving thing when everyone wants to race me.
Yeah. I had a little bit of that, but yeah, I just I couldn't do the lap time.
No, I
And
can't. I
keep
can't
the
seem
fuel
to
down.
do it either at Bahrain.
Did you do it at China? Okay.
Yeah, I managed it at China. I almost got purple for one of them.
Can't wait to drive Sauber further into the ground.
Gonna have to abandon it as well, I think. But I'm failing. I'm not restarting. I'm just gonna fail these things so I get the laps.
Yeah, I've got a policy. If I don't achieve them, I fail them. Like first up. Like I don't continue going back. I've been doing that since F1 2016.
Oh, I can't edit my helmet. No. This is a disaster.
You can go back and change it, I think.
I hope so.
Well, I was able to. If I changed it, I couldn't edit it for some reason. I moved to a new design.
Yeah, mine's currently white, blue, and red.
Yeah, good for you, Rubens.
Ah, that's Greg, mate. He ran that night racing for about 15 years.
I need here.
What I need is a hammock.
Reliability upgrade is what I need.
I'm gonna miss the time on this as well. Not a good weekend so far.
I know, right? I worked all day. Oh my god, do I have to sit through the garage tutorial?
Shouldn't.
Fuck off, man. Oh. Shut up, Jeff.
Shut up, Bojack.
Shut up, Bubbles!
The way it's going, loose, my engine's only going to do 3 races.
Have you tried Co-op Championship? MP are bots, AI fixer like in F1 2016, which are way aggressive. I think what you're asking me is the AI better in multiplayer championship? No, we haven't done multiplayer championship yet. We only done some quick multiplayer races last night. I haven't had the game long enough to do multiplayer championship yet.
Let's get into it.
Right, that's the end of the program.
There we go. And the big red part with Chinese characters before the long stretch, were those supposed to be grandstands at some point? Yes, they were, but they could never fill them. And that's a true story. Alright.
True story, bro.
So I've done laps, so we're going to retire from the session.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
Were we slowest? I'm going to guess we're slowest. No, we weren't. 7-8. Look at that.
And Valtteri Bottas.
And
That's
Valtteri
it for practice
Bottas.
then.
Yes, and secret about the Chinese Grand Prix is most of the people who go to the Chinese Grand Prix aren't actually fans of the sport. They're paid military people who get a day off to go and watch the race for the lols. They really struggle to get fans to go to the Formula 1 Grand Prix. It's just not popular in China. it's time for FP3. And we're going to do the race simulation program. We're short on points after. We'll have the 500 to do one of our endurance, to do our 10% upgrade. So let's do that. I'm going to develop this upgrade, which is a 10% improvement to power unit and gearbox. Develop. That leaves us with 62 points, for which we can do pretty much nothing. We'll have a couple of upgrades come through for Bahrain. I've done that again.
You gotta say it right, you're not pronouncing it.
Bahrain.
Bahrain, there we go.
You know, I got copyright struck before for my last video.
You played the intro, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It wasn't the intro that got it. It was the track thing, where Crofty's going, "Oh, welcome to Melbourne. Oh, it's the Strait of Victoria, and I don't know what I'm talking about." Yeah, it got pinged for that. So I've actually,
The track map.
Yeah, the track map. That was what got it stung.
Oh dear.
So I actually I disputed that copyright claim because that's a load of crap.
Wow. Probably send some stuff to FOM. Emails going, look, you can't have this game where all this stuff is in it legally and then copyright strike people
Yeah.
for promoting it. I really don't think Codemasters have an idea of when an F1 car goes, it's generally a violent snap and not in slow motion. Is what happened there. Oh my god, I'm so far off the pace.
Yeah, I'm having trouble even doing the quali one.
I only got green for quali.
I can't even get. I'm like half a second off the green time. 6/10. Not getting any better. All I'm doing is just destroying my power unit.
Oh, what? No. Must be slippery down there. What's that? 65 place grid penalty for Van Dorn. Seems like Honda is trying to set a record or something. Nah, no, they already hold the record. They hold the record from 2014. Sorry, 2015. Where I think there was like 160 place grid penalty. Yes, but he's got a brand new power unit this weekend, which sucks for him because it's his home Grand Prix, and he's gonna have to wear a penalty that means he's gonna start last. Yeah, but it's a new engine, a new ICE, all those kinds of things, and it is apparently an improvement. Honda are happy, McLaren are a little bit less happy, but it's an improvement nonetheless. Oh, really? Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
What's that?
In fact, it's sad. Apparently, that power unit failed and they've changed it.
The new one?
Yes. So Senraku says.
Oh my god.
Honda gonna Honda. What else can I say? Honda gonna Honda. Now, Senraku, but when we were streaming earlier, you were saying that you were asking me about whether I was going to do China or not because you said you had some questions about how to drive the track.
You just gotta drive fast. Really fast.
And if you're slow, you just got to go better. You just got to go faster.
Gotta get good.
You got to get good, mate.
You gotta just go around the corners like as fast as you can. Like,
You've got to
really
have
fast.
Senna helping you around the track.
As fast as you can, but without applying too much lateral load to wear the tyres, without over-revving the car to wear your components.
Without turning too much or overloading the front tyres.
Yep. If you do all that, you'll be okay.
I hope there's not 107% because I might struggle here. Oh my god, I am 9/10 off Furline.
We should do some multiplayer lists.
I'm 5/10 down in the first sector and then another 5 in the middle. And somehow I'm faster in the last sector. Oh my god.
What wing level are you running this?
Can't remember. I think I'm on default.
That'll be your problem. Get a setup, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, there's no setups.
What?
There are setups.
There are setups.
Where?
On Steam.
Have a look.
Get good, son.
Get
I
set
can't, mate. I
Get
don't know
set
how
ups,
to brake.
mate.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Bahrain setup because I shouldn't be this far off.
Oh god, Team McMurdoch's freaking Australia setup.
Yeah, I saw that.
Have you guys got a noose or anything? I think I'd rather that. TRL Limitless Australia.
Oh, you do it all the way to second gear. I only went to third. Yeah, to help get the car around the final part of the corner, yes. And you're going to want second for the left-hander at the bottom of the hill anyway. It's one of those corners where there are multiple ways to take it. But yeah, I progressed down through the gears all the way to second for the last part.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Just maybe it's crosswind or something like that. Maybe that the wind is moving my car around.
Possible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to short shift a little bit as well. So I'm not using up so much of my componentry on this race run.
Going even worse with this setup. No downforce on it.
This car isn't good enough to run low downforce with.
What setup did you guys get for Australia?
I had the TRL Limitless one.
There's 3 of them.
And when I got it, there was only one, so sorry. I don't know.
What pictures did it have?
Can't remember.
Oh. Fantastic.
There's only one. I didn't need to memorise what the picture was.
Yeah, I know.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Why must it be this way?
How could this happen to me? Made my mistakes.
Well, has done a 23.2.
That's pretty quick.
A Mercedes in time trial. Or fastest I could manage is probably 27.
Listen to him, Greg. He's even more mopey than I am.
There is.
Yeah, well, you didn't go from being like, you know, competitive to everybody to being a second and a half slower than
No,
everybody.
I was just never competitive with everybody in the first place.
You were.
Oh, last night I wasn't.
Oh, here we go. Wings this guy running. This guy's taking wing off. Oh, well, fuck me. Oh. These three scumbags. I hope. Just scumbags.
Is one of your friends driving for Sauber? Is that where you went loose?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. He's just, he said, has anyone got a noose? I thought he already bought one before he started that.
Yeah. I probably should have invested.
Yeah, I think you should have.
I think you should have.
That echo has to mean that's a Valari who's just joined.
Yes. What I reckon.
Yes, it is. It is the one and only.
Hey man, no need to speak like that to me, right?
Oh, I got an optimal pace back to the garage.
Oh, target lap times
Kickbox
are even
some
worse on
respect
the
for you.
race.
Mate, I got as much respect for you as I do for Honda power units.
Man, with that sort of attitude, mate. No wonder you're driving a Renault, mate.
Yeah, mate. Who's closer to winning a race, do you reckon? McLaren or Renault?
McLaren.
I think you might be a little bit delusional. Alright.
You reckon, want to make a bet?
Who's going to be closer to winning a race, Renault or McLaren?
No, who will win the race first? Who will win a race first?
Oh, Renault.
McLaren or Renault?
I'll take that bet. No problem at all.
Alright, yep, sure. No.
What do you want to bet on it?
Oh, whatever, mate.
Pace of VB.
My house if you want.
I don't want your house. I've got to be thinking about what I'm going to do with whatever you're giving me because that's what's going to happen. So,
I'll buy if I win, you buy a McLaren hat, and if you win, I have to buy a Renault hat.
yeah, seems legit. That's fine.
All right. Cool.
I don't know what color those hats will be 5 years in the future when we actually have to live up to this bet.
Man, and you cannot wait till end of season sales either. Has to be start of the.
Yeah, no, that's legit. That's fine. I'm down with that.
All right, cool.
All right, there we go.
Should have just said buy the shirt because I'm gonna do it anyway.
That's right.
All right, retire from the session. So we're ready for qualifying now.
No, you're not.
So shit, I've failed every program except for the first two.
I can't wait to get to Bahrain now. If Greg's been struggling there.
I can't wait.
See, that Luce is so obsessed. He said it twice. Will you even remember that bet took place when one of these teams wins? Oh yeah, don't worry, Matt.
I do not forget.
We'll remember. Don't worry.
It's on the stream for everyone. To
I'm
hear.
sure. I'm sure it will be a regular point of discussion in the years to come.
The thing is,
Mate,
right?
your
The thing
podcast of every podcast.
it's going to be McLaren.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, it looks like I'm buying a McLaren hat then in 10 years' time. Who's close?
Greg
Who's
knows
closer to
I
winning?
won here.
Who's closer to winning? Williams and Force India.
That's a mute point. But if
Okay.
I had to pick Force India,
Not gonna have to worry about that for a long time.
Ever.
McLaren are closer to a win than Hulkenberg is to his first podium.
oof.
We'll see. All right.
I'm just kidding. That was a cheap shot at Hulkenberg. I'm sorry. You're a good driver. You're a good teammate.
After he said, that was after the infamous. He's been on pole in Brazil. He's won every category he's ever been in. Stick him in the car.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time for qualifying. I'm gonna have to switch out components after this.
Why?
My ice is at 49% wear.
Already? Wow.
Yeah. Energy stores 27. Controlling electronics are at 43. That's overuse of the curbs.
Maybe that's why I can't do these target times. All my power unit components are worn out.
Overall wear of 38%.
I'm thinking I should put new components into the pool. What do you think?
Look at that. Wow. My gearbox is already 34% worn. And I'm about to do qualifying for the second race of the season.
This can't be right. If there's a McLaren driving behind me, I'm not driving away from it. There must be a worn out component on the power unit.
I'm gonna start taking penalties very, very quickly in this season.
Yeah, me too. You may as well pun a few people to make it worth it.
I don't know whether this is whether the Renault's got particularly bad reliability or whether there's something wrong with the way we're driving it. But oof,
I think there was something wrong with the way I was driving. I wasn't short shifting.
I don't know why my gearbox is wearing out so quickly.
You're clicking to when you're angry. You click your paddles really loud. I can hear it.
It's because of the sensitivity of the microphone.
Drivers tend to complain about tyre wear around this track, and the compounds on offer this weekend aren't likely to put that issue to
I've actually done the first lap of the race strategy program.
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor.
Hey Carlos Fish, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. You've joined us at the right time for qualifying. So when I was driving around the... Oh, look at that. It's actually showing me.
I'm going to use my Joker. The Renault boys are going to be staying overnight. Changing that engine. Once we're done here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Butto.
Hmm?
Oh, you just said we don't need to push too hard this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
Oh, yeah.
See about that, mate.
Oh, you'll qualify, alright?
It's a matter of
You
where.
won't say where.
Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
I made a terrible mistake when I qualified at China. I did a lap and I thought it was good enough. And then it was 16th. And I thought, 16th, that's Q2, right? So I just advanced session.
Oops.
I was like, oh no, it's race. I can't go back and restart it.
Yeah, there's no manners on the grid anymore, mate.
Luckily, I'm a rare talent. I went from 16th to 3rd.
Fuel saving, this will be fun.
Because the only viable strategy in this game is a one-stop. So I went way better than when I put it in Q3 in Melbourne. You Muppets! Get the fuck out of the way. Oh goodness, these guys are Muppets. Oh god. And the game is all choppy and stuff. I don't get it. Don't know what's going on.
I've got a sneaky feeling I wouldn't be able to run that game very well, if at all.
How come? Didn't you run it in
Because
2016?
Yeah. When I'm on my own, it's fine.
Hmm. What do you mean then?
Online, when there's cars around me. It's a bit choppy.
Yeah? You need to get your new computer then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Where are we at? Oh man. Come on, new MGK. That's amazing. They can do it in 10 minutes to replace the whole power unit.
Not bad. I want to
Can
go
they?
home and play. Yeah, man. I feel for you, Senraku. Don't worry.
Oh, is it at work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Working hard, obviously.
Oh, man. I don't think this is going to go too well.
Control electronics. 47%. This is not good.
Right, I'm staring down the barrel of getting booted out in Q1 here.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 37.8.
1 minute 37.8.
Gearbox will be alright. Let's see how fresh power unit component. This means that I make all my things, so I'm going to be a bit concerned.
Nico's lap times are better than yours. Nico is faster than us.
Plenty.
Taking more usage out of my components, but this should be enough to get out of Q1. Oh, why? Just out of nowhere. Why? God damn it, this game.
Not your right foot, by any chance.
Probably. For some reason there's just no grip coming out of the hairpin. Its grip level differs substantially from the rest of the track. There we go.
This is so much better with a fresh power unit.
Actually,
Getting your foot in there.
You know what?
Bit heavy.
Senraku, you clearly don't know me well enough.
We don't think you'll have any trouble
What's
getting
that?
into the next session.
I'm gone. I'm out in Q1. I thought that was going to be enough. 36.5, not enough.
Load a Ferrari every week.
Oh. Wow. Fernando Alonso's faster than me. Oh well. You're praising the game. Yeah. It's just that it's got the same it's got the same issue that F1 2016 had, where there just seems to be some corners on some tracks that the game has decided have zero grip. Like grip levels that differ from the rest of the lap. And if you play it, there's a couple of corners like that that just for whatever reason you'll come out of and you'll have no grip.
As a driver, you need to adapt to those corners, but only the best seem to be able to do that. Otherwise, what happens is you get knocked in Q1, and you're out, and you're chatting to the reporters and stream viewers.
Yeah, except
about why you're out.
Webby just needs a clean weekend. I'll tell you what.
Out in Q1, what happened?
Fresh power unit. I can do my programs now, which is a bit of a concern, really, because I need to do these programs to improve my reliability, but I need reliable components to do the program. Yeah.
Verstappen says, also no hope. Of balancing development and reliability.
There's nothing like being 5 seconds off the pace.
Luce is so livid that he's not even saying anything until now.
Well, it's not 5 seconds, it's 4.2, but it's still depressing.
Ooh.
1 minute 29.1 at friggin' Albert Park.
What are you in?
Sauber. And that was on a set of Ultra Softs.
Wow. How are you relative to Merlin?
I was faster than him before time accelerated, and AI always go faster when you accelerate time.
Puts him on pole position, and Kimi Räikkönen completes the front row. Looking down the rest
They're
of the
good.
grid, we
But I
have
wasn't much
Vettel,
faster than him. I was only by
Daniel Ricciardo,
tenth or
and
two.
Verstappen, Stroll,
I wouldn't worry
Grosjean,
about getting knocked out of
Massa,
Q1,
and
Webby.
Kevin Magnussen. Kvyat, Ocon,
Happens to all the
Nico
greats.
Hülkenberg,
Nothing a good
and
clutch
Perez,
launch would.
Sainz, Alonso, Renault, and Stoffel Van Dorn.
Fix.
Verstappen, and Marcus Ericsson.
Oh, what the
rounds
fuck
off
did the
grid.
team want? Oh, it's gonna introduce me to upgrade guy. I don't care.
I keep smacking curbs. This is not good.
All right. So what we're
It's
gonna
not good for your ECU.
what we're gonna do now is we're gonna stop the stream, and we'll resume it later on.